Welcome into the Recruiting Roundup, powered by Rock and Refuel Varsity. Jason Jewell, Jared Cohen, lots of first offers. That's been the theme here, Jason, during spring evaluation period. We have 4 more to get to. Let's go with the first 2 in the FBS level.
Yeah, so how about the first ever at American Leadership High School down in Queen Creek? Donovan Hanna, their big tight end, defensive end, got his first offer from BYU. I've always said this, big kids get recruited. Donovan is 6'5", also a basketball player, very athletic, has a long frame that people are looking for. Congratulations to him on that first offer from BYU. Then the second FBS offer that went out was to long snapper Adam Higuera out of Perry, was offered by Tulsa. Now, how about the long snappers that are in the state of Arizona? We have the #1 snapper in the country, Adam Bay from Desert Ridge, and the #2 snapper in the country in Higuera from Perry.
And it's pretty incredible. You mentioned this is the first offer to anyone at American Leadership?
As far as I know, as long as I've been going back, I've never had covered a kid that was a college scholarship offer kid at American Leadership.
So congrats to Hanna and Higuera. How about with the FC level offers, first offers for 2 players?
Yeah, so 2 players in the Scottsdale area were offered by FCS programs. Jake Christopherson at Saguaro High School. He transferred there from Boulder Creek, a wide receiver, but I also saw him playing some cornerback for the SaberCats in spring football. He was offered by Cornell. And then Cade Warner, about time, the star from Desert Mountain, big wide receiver, got his first offer, comes from the University of San Diego.
Let's get into some Pac-12 offers over the last week, Jason. There were 5 of them in total. How about Odwa Isabor? He got that Oregon offer, which is significant the way Oregon is recruited out here.
Yeah, they've had success recruiting out here. Obviously got Devin Allen, who's doing very well. Jalen Jelks from Desert Vista, another defensive lineman. And Isabor is exactly what they're looking for as like their hybrid defensive end, outside linebacker type player, similar to what Deion Jordan was for them. Long kid at St. Mary's, 6'6", 215 pounds or so, but he's a guy with a big frame and now has multiple big-time college-level offers.
And we saw DeForest Buckner, a top 10 pick this last year's draft, coming out of Oregon in that same spot. How about a couple Utah offers? You know, since they came to the Pac-12, they've really hit Arizona hard. Here's 2 more players in the last week, great ones from the 2017 class.
Yeah, great, no doubt. We got Chase Cord from Sunrise Mountain now in the well into the double-digit offers. And then Kyle Soley, the talented outside linebacker from Saguaro, the Utah offer is his 14th.
Jason, how about TJ Green? We mentioned him a couple weeks back getting his first offers, his first Pac-12 offers in the last week.
Yeah, how about a very busy week for TJ? He got 3 offers. He got Oregon State, Boise State, and Wyoming. The crazy thing to think of is last year he was a backup to Chase Lucas. Chase got hurt, and he stepped up to the table and shined and rushed for over 1,000 yards last year at Chandler High School, and now he's reaping the benefits. He has 5 FBS-level scholarship offers right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. TJ on that great Chandler team not only led the team in rushing yards, he also led the team in touchdowns, total touchdowns on all that star-studded offensive Chandler Wolves team. One more, let's go down to the 2019 class, Jason. Matt Polamalu, he adds a couple offers.
Yeah, big-time defensive tackle in that 2019 class from Mountain Point, 6'2", 295 pounds, threw the shot put over 50 feet this year as a freshman, started on the varsity level for Norris Vaughn. He got 2 big-time offers, one from Arizona, the second one from Illinois.
And Illinois, you mentioned it last week, they've really hit Arizona hard. They offered a handful of guys in addition to Polamalu in the last week. Jason, there's a few guys we want to get into from who added offers. Guys that just a couple weeks ago had none, now have multiple to their name.
Yeah, so we'll start with Jonas Leader, the offensive tackle at Kenyon Del Oro. He added an offer from San Jose State to go with his offer from NAU. Then Williamsfield corner Trey Bugg added a couple more offers. He'd been offered by University of San Diego. Obviously a smart kid. He also added an offer from Army and from Cornell. And then Satchel Escalante, the DB at Hamilton High School, also added an offer from the University of San Diego.
So spring football is over. It went and came and passed before we knew it. And Jason, you went to 36 practices around the state. Give me a school that you really find that stood out from watching them in person.
Well, first off, I'd like to thank all the Arizona high school football coaches for allowing me to be out there at these practices. They treat me very, very well. And I don't like singling out one school necessarily because there I saw so much talent, so many talented players. But, for whatever reason, Williamsfield and their head coach, Steve Campbell, they do a fantastic job. But for whatever reason, they always seem to be under the radar. And when I went out there and watched them practice, I thought that they have a team that can compete for a state championship. They're very skilled at the wide receiver spot with Max Fine and Justice Stokes. We talked about Trey Bug. They have the best kicker in the state in Brandon Ruiz. And if they can put it together at quarterback, and Campbell, a former college quarterback himself, he'll do a fine job there. He's, they're looking to fill in the offensive line. They have to replace a bunch of starters, and on the defensive line as well. But the kids that they do have are very big, big-sized kids, well over 300 pounds, a couple of them. So I think Williamsfield is a team that I was pleasantly surprised with when I went out and made my spring evaluation rounds.
That's Jason Jewell. I'm Jared Cohen. This has been the Recruiting Roundup, and it's powered by Rock and Refuel Varsity.